Neo is back to wake us up from the dream. Last time, in 1999, the Matrix was feeding us information, informing and forming our minds just to keep the status quo. It took Neo 3 films to set us all free. But now, 20 years later, we are still on a hamster wheel, waiting for someone who will show us the way out. In 1999, it was the government that we were fighting. So, who are we fighting this time? Who is the enemy? Hi, my name is Piotr and this is Matrix Resurrections Explained. Now, there is a reason why I've begun by mentioning first Matrix movie. Because it's almost the same experience as before. I went full geek mode on this film, and it turns out that these two movies are not only similar. When you compare the structure of storytelling, they are practically the same. The turning points overlap almost perfectly, which actually is expected considering that it's a franchise piece. Also, the meaning of the film is the same. The whole Matrix series is about escaping social conditioning. So, to find love and live a meaningful life, you have to be able to see through the lies that were designed to keep you on the hamster wheel. This is the underlying meaning of all Matrix films. But let's talk about things that changed. The first one is that Trinity is the new Neo. As we all know, the woman empowerment cinema is still on the rise. Many creators decide to put women characters in roles that were reserved typically for males, and it's great. But sometimes they overdo it and end up with a film that is a parody of the original. However, it's not the case for Matrix. I absolutely love the fact that Neo and Trinity are still partners in kicking bad guys' asses, and I don't care which one of them is the symbolic messiah. The second thing that changed is the main villain. Just like in every 007 movie, the villain has to be an incarnation of the current threat to the world. For example, in Skyfall, it was hacking. In Quantum of Solace, it was shortage of water. You get the point. In the Matrix movies, the Matrix itself is not the enemy. The Matrix is the system, the status quo, the lie that everyone believes in. But it is not the antagonist. The real villains are the guardians of Matrix. In the first Matrix, it was the government, which was impersonated by Agent Smith. And now, after 20 years, these most ominous things that keep us on the hamster wheel are video games. So, the villain and the most dangerous creation of the Matrix is a CEO of the corporation that makes video games. It's an interesting idea because we all know that video games are very popular nowadays, but I'm not sure if I agree if they are as harmful and shady as, say, social media. I feel it would be better if Agent Smith would work for someone like Mark Zuckerberg. But hey, I'm not hating. Video games industry is certainly a more visually appealing option, and I can see how they decided to set the story in this world. When I think about all this, I feel that Matrix Resurrections is not really a new incarnation of this film, but rather an updated version of the same story. Creators of Matrix were trying to give us the same experience that we had 20 years ago, but louder and stronger. With this video I am celebrating because my first feature film is going to have its premiere at Dhaka International Film Festival. I'm probably going to be there in the middle of January, so I'll let you guys know how it went. Now, as always, you can watch my screenwriting courses for free using the link in the description below, and thank you so much for watching.